Each year, hundreds of athletes call Sportsplex West home as they work to separate themselves from the competition through different programs geared to develop athletes to become the best that they can be. Sportsman Media will be starting a new video series to highlight all that is going on at Sportsplex. This series will do a deep dive into the baseball, basketball, softball, soccer, volleyball, and football programs, as well as the strength and recovery programs offered. Welcome to Plexcast. Hey, thanks for joining us for another week of Plexcast. This week we'll be joined by John Newton, who's the director and founder of the D1 Tempo Run Club. John, can you kind of give the audience a little background on yourself here?
Yeah, like Jacob was saying, my name is John Newton. I'm the founder and director of the D1 Tempo Run Club. I'm originally from a small town in central Iowa, in between Ames and Altoona, by the name of Collins. After graduating high school, I moved on to college, where I attended Grandview University in nearby Des Moines, Iowa. While there, I competed on the track and field team, specializing in distances of 100 to 400 meters, so mostly the short sprints. I was a 5-time collegiate conference champion, as well as being a member of a men's program that was nationally ranked in the top 5 throughout the course of 3 separate seasons.
So you have a lot of experience within track and field, obviously, so it seemed like you're a great man for the job. So what kind of gave you the idea to start this program? Our
main goal with the Tempo Run Club and its creation was to provide youth throughout central Iowa with the opportunity to not only compete in track and field outside of their scholastic season, whether it's in their preseason or in their off-season, but also in order to learn as much as they can about the dynamics of running and how to improve and maximize their athletic potential, whether that's through proper running form, improving their knowledge of acceleration, physiology, and other topics such as nutrition, race strategy, and sprinting in general.
So after starting, how did the first year go for?
Our first year was an overwhelming success. Last year was our inaugural year of the Tempo Run Club. Our main focus in year one was on youth camps and clinics. We actually provided 2 separate offerings. Our Intro to Running Dynamics course is more catered for elementary and middle school athletes ages 8 to 13, as well as our Turn Up the Tempo Top Speed Camp, which is catered more towards high school athletes ages 14 through 18.
After seeing a lot of success in year one, how are you planning to build upon this success in future years?
Yeah, well, with this being year 2 and early March, we actually just completed the inaugural indoor season of the Tempo Run team. That season was extremely successful. We witnessed our athletes setting personal records almost each and every week throughout the course of the season, and these athletes were able to gain an incredible amount of exposure by being able to compete at and run at club meets throughout the Midwest, located on numerous college campuses throughout the months of both January and February.
So John, can you kind of talk about what's next for D1 Tempo Run Club?
Yeah, so a couple weeks back on February 18th, our Tempo Run team completed their indoor track and field season at the University of Dubuque. And we actually had a senior male athlete by the name of Gabe Che qualify for the New Balance Indoor Nationals championship meet in the 60-meter dash. That meet was held at New Balance World Headquarters in Boston, Massachusetts, and he just got done competing this last weekend. We're now looking ahead to our Summer of Tempo club offerings that will begin in May, starting with our Intro to Running Dynamics youth camp, as well as our Turn Up the Tempo Top Speed camp. These are monthly camp sessions that will run in May, June, July, as well as August. Those camps will be held at both Sportsplex USA in Norwalk this summer, as well as Sports Iowa in Ames, Iowa. We're also excited to bring back year 2 of our St. Francis of Assisi sprint coaching clinics held at St. Francis Middle School Track, located in West Des Moines, Iowa. May can't possibly come around any sooner. We're excited to announce the inaugural outdoor season for our AAU USA Track and Field Tempo Run Team competitive roster. Our first official practice date will be May 20th, and this outdoor season will run from May 20th to July 17th, with practices happening twice weekly for 90 minutes on Mondays and Wednesdays. These practices will take place at 2 separate locations in order to benefit our athletes the most. These 2 locations are both Sportsplex USA, opening soon in Norwalk, Iowa, as well as the aforementioned St. Francis of Assisi. The Temple Run team is also excited to bring back year 2 of our off-season digital satellite programming. This programming is available to track and field athletes of all different specific event groups. There is a strength only, a speed only, as well as a strength and speed combined program offering.
Sounds like you have a lot of great opportunities for track and field athletes of all different ages to better themselves. Can you kind of talk about the future goals for the program?
It's our goal to spread the joy of running to as many youth runners throughout central Iowa as humanly possible in order to provide them with the tools and knowledge that they need to increase their overall running ability as far as form, mechanics, sprinting, acceleration, physiology, all the different components that go into being able to sprint efficiently. And we hope that our performance training can be used as a catalyst to help these athletes reach even their highest of goals.
So, John, for athletes looking to join this program, how do they do so and how do they learn more information about it?
Yeah, so any parents that are interested in signing their kids up for any of the program offerings of the Tempo Run Club can find useful information as well as a sign-up information located at d1desmoines.com, as well as across social media, whether that's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or TikTok, at D1 Tempo Run, or on D1 Des Moines and Sportsplex West social media pages.
Thanks, John, for all the great information about D1 Tempo Run Club. Sounds like you guys will really be catching your stride in 2024. And that's all we got time for this week on Plexcast. Plexcast is brought to you by Sportsplex West, Sportsman Media, and Sportsman Solutions.